Hello everyone. Today we're going to be looking into the Markle's links to USAID. As I've been saying for a while now, or the cards have been saying for a while now, they've been protected by a rich, wealthy family in the USA. To me, it's more and more obvious that that family has been the Bidens. The USAID department has been funding a number of left-leaning parties, shall we say, not all of them charities. So you've got things like the BBC, of all things. Why would that need aid from the USA? It's taxpayer funded in Britain, surely. Associated Press, they were part of the attack on Catherine, Princess of Wales, were they not? We've also got the Aspen Institute, and of course there's links to Harry and Megsy's there. There's also, of course, Better Up. There's some links with Better Up. They've paid Better Up some money as well. And, of course, Archwell, or Arswell, as we like to say in these parts. So we're going to have a look with the cards and just see if there's any more and what was going on with all of this aid. Is there any more exposure going to come out? And then we're going to have a look and see how Harry and Megsy are reacting to this. I'm kind of glad this has come out. I'm very sorry for my American friends who are basically taxpaying funding this. Like, it's not good. It's really, really bad. But I'm glad it's out in the wash, because for a long, long time everyone's going, the King's funding them or the Queen's funding them, and it's clearly not. I mean, it's not. So we are using these cards. We're using the Hexen Tarot. We are going to be having a look. We're going to do a first layer of the Hexen Tarot with the energy of the situation and see what has gone on and see if there's anything more to be uncovered. We also are going to use Megsy's deck and have a look how Megsy is getting on with this news. And then we're going to also have a look at Harry's deck. So bear with me. We're going to do all of this. If you're new here, please like, subscribe, share, and all of that YouTube stuff. Thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for following me on this journey, because we've been... since 2019, we've been slowly and surely unveiling it before it happens and digging away from them actually leaving the UK for Megxit, to near catastrophic car chases, to what was going to be in Spare, what was going to be in Obed Scooby's book, all kinds of stuff, and a whole load of other predictions, non-hardcore related as well. So I just want to thank you for being here and always supporting me, even when the narratives, everybody else is saying something else and I'm saying, well, actually I think it's this because the cards are saying. You guys have stuck by me and I really appreciate that, and I'm like, it's thank you, just thank you for your support. What we're going to do, we'll look into the State Department. Now, these are very interesting cards because they're very much related to the deep state and communications. And it's a very different deck of tarot cards. There's no other deck of tarot cards like these. They're very interesting. Let me just say that. So let me see what's at the center of this whole situation involving the deep state and, of course, the Markle's charities. You want to come out? Okay. Here we have the Six of Cups, dream sharing. They are trying to dismantle the old notions and the old narratives. The Six of Cups is all about rose-tinted glasses and looking back on the past fondly and children and childhood experiences. But when it's in reverse, it's almost like a brutalization of what has gone before. It's a real sorting out. It's looking at things and not remembering them quite correctly. I really feel like this is a good indicator. They're trying to reshape our notion of what it is to be ourselves. And the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse, crossing over. Interestingly, this card is traditionally, it is all about financiers, and it's a Capricorn, an earth sign lady, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurian. But this in reverse, it's very much, it's like trying to disrupt and corrupt our sense of stability. We also have electronic surveillance embedded into this card, as well as using social media as a tool to track and look into people. So I'm very interested to see if something kind of comes out more about Facebook or one of those things, you know? I think Elon Musk has controlled X, but I feel like there's something more with social media and tracking and the government that they're worried about coming out. And I wouldn't be surprised if this is linked into more of the charities. I know we've got the Aspen Institute in there as well, and they're very all over the place with like how people talk and what happens online, and they're very trying to control speech, if you will. But this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, they didn't want this to come out. And there's a lot more money in this involved in this. And their gravy train, with the Queen of Pentacles being in reverse, of course, their gravy train is stopping. But I do feel like there is another thing that is going to come out of this USAID stuff that's going to make everything look more bothersome. And here we have the Queen of Chalices, the first computer programmer, Ada Lovelace. They've really been trying to reset. So what is known about the situation is they want everybody to use the internet safely and be very intuitive and be very loving and all this. So this is the face of it. This is the face of all of the organizations that this government body had, not anymore, not under the new administration, but had been funding. They'll say it's an analytical. They'll say it's intuitive. They'll say it's for the good of humanity with that Queen of Cups there. But it's not. Notice how you have a lot of queens here as well. There's a female energy embedded in all of this. And that'll be very interesting. It may come out later who that is. And what's underneath this whole situation? We have the moon. Transhumanism. Everybody goes on about Elon Musk, right? Especially in the truther community. They're like, oh, he's going to put a microchip in my head and I'll be able to and I'll be attached to Bill Gates or whatever. But this transhumanism energy here is where they actually wanted it to go. There are lies here. There's murkiness. There is a lot more to be uncovered about these organizations. This is a spider's web, guys. An absolute spider's web. They think in absolutes, yeah? These people think in absolutes, and everything that they think is right, they cannot tolerate freedom of opinion, or diversity of opinion, should I say. They cannot tolerate it. Everybody's got to think a certain way. Everybody's got to have a certain opinion on certain topics. Nobody can deviate from the norm. And that's what they were going to do. That's what they're trying to do. It's almost like transhumanism by stealth. Everybody must have a certain opinion, and it's almost like they've been trying to brainwash us with multiple agencies. Ten of Swords leaving. DARPA. They're actually trying to get us into this kind of like this sheep-like state where we all think the same things all the time, you know? So everyone will go, just to use a common talking point, Orange Man bad, Kamala Harris good. Or everyone will go, Keir Starmer wonderful, Nigel Farage evil. I don't think US politics would be that interested in, well, past time would have been that interested in what goes on in the UK, but there was an element of that for sure. They're trying to reshape and restructure how people feel and how people envision things. I am more and more convinced that Megsy's like a plant, but it's almost like she's an unaware plant. It's either they've seen an opportunity to mold a dumb grifter and get her to act out, or they've planted her in there. And I don't think she's that intelligent, to be honest, guys. I really don't. There's the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh. There's the Four of Chalices. And Discord, I mentioned it, there's the Queen of Wands in reverse as well. Megsy relates to the Wands sign. Let's have a look who this is. The Four of Chalices in reverse. There's a lot of programming going on. They are not only trying to program computers, algorithms, the internet. They're trying to program humans here, guys. And they're using these pressure groups to try and program humans. That is how they see or saw us. The Queen of Wands is in reverse here. And this is based on a theorist card called Hannah Arendt, and she's a German theorist. Let me see a little bit more about her. Yeah. Basically, she's been trying to get humanity aligned in a way. It's basically saying we're all connected. They will produce no more in 100 years. What they will produce in no more than 100 years seems to be possessed by a rebellion against human existence, as it has been given a free gift from nowhere. Basically, this is what they're trying to do. That's Queen of Wands is in reverse. They're trying to disrupt. They are trying to disrupt. Possessed by a rebellion. They are really trying to disrupt. This Knight of Pentacles here, it is going to be diminished. It's going to be more diminished within the funding for these organisations, but they are going to try to regain funding. Now, this could be from some other quangos, from other pressure groups as well. Ace of Pentacles, they're worried about money. Very worried about money. They really wanted to do this whole human thing. And the Two of Pentacles. They're going to go down. They're going to have more data leaks. More's going to come out about these people, guys. They're interested in Harry. That's the Knight of Pentacles. Let's see how Harry feels about this. Now, we won't get as much, I don't feel, from these cards, but I could be wrong. Let's have a look. With regards to Harry, because I don't know if Harry's that kind of like, what would the word be? What would the word be, guys? I don't want to sound shady. Intelligence? You know, that kind of thing. I've got some cards the wrong way around. Let's have a look. Okay, he's finding this thing hold a lot embarrassing, a whole load embarrassing with the Six of Wands in reverse. He doesn't like this being out there. Why? The Seven of Coins in reverse, he wants to cut his losses and run. Don't worry, Leafland, he's coming to you. The Two of Swords in reverse, he's going to say none of this was his decision. He didn't know about this. This was forced on him. There will be some pushback regarding that. Let's have a look. And there's the Ten of Coins is in reverse as well. That Ten of Coins, this is the rich family that has been looking after him. Harry doesn't know how deep all of this stuff goes. And he's just thinking, oh, Biden isn't here to look after me anymore. This is why. This is why all of this is happening. Page of Wands coming at this. He was really angry. Look, he was galvanized to be part of, to have this prestigious people funding, but he doesn't understand it and he doesn't get it. I mean, it is a lot to get your head around. I'm not saying I understand it all, but like Harry's went into something being able to see a little bit more of what they do, and he's just kind of agreed with it and went on, where any other normal person will go, that's not really fair, that's not really right, is it? We have the King of Swords is in reverse. Oh, Harry is frightened of Donald Trump. Of course, Donald Trump is a Gemini. Geminis come out as swords in all of this. And here we have it. We have the Two of Cups. He can't see his own reflection in the mirror. He is almost like splitting in a way his emotions to reality, to understanding how, like tolerating emotionally what's going on. Megsy's probably having some issues with that as well. The Seven of Cups is in reverse here as well. Surrounding, there's a lot of gaslighting and puff pieces. And listen, we could be getting puff pieces, but I feel like we're going to have these guys, the guys who USAID department, they're going to be trying to kind of mitigate this by clouding the water, basically. That's what they're going to do. You think they're just like, you know. You think, you know, the Queen of Swords there? Now, Jill Biden, yeah, she is a Gemini. And he's hoping that Jill Biden comes in and helps him. That's what he's hoping for. But what he's going to get is something from the Donald. And now we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay. He's going to revert to mummy issues. Massively to mummy issues. Let me have a look and see where Megsy's getting on. But my mum would have wanted me to move to America. That kind of thing, yeah. And this is, he's probably going to say, this is how, there's going to be a point where he says, this is how people got close to my mum and manipulated her and la 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 la. He's going to try and frame it like that. Don't you worry. Let's have a look at Megatron in all of this. Oppositional defiance disorder. Oh, she's a bit more clued up here. The Seven of Swords there. She wants to take it. She wants this to go away. She wanted no one to notice. She really wants no one to notice anything about this. Nothing about this. She's just like... Okay, we've got the card of judgment crossing over her. I feel judged whatever I do. She only thinks this is coming through for her because she's her, but she's resolute with she's very resolute with sitting through her position. Yeah, she's resolute with sitting there and saying, I can take what I want, I can do what I want. Seven of Swords here, I can manipulate, espionage, whatever. She thinks she's got it all that way. She thinks some reason she thinks that this won't particularly track. The Magician is in reverse above her, and underneath her is the Justice card. Okay, so underneath her is either, underneath her might be the operative word, a Libra. Gavin Newsom is a Libra, and he's involved with politics and all of that kind of stuff. So I do believe that Mr. Newsom's phone, and Mr. Newsom is somehow, allegedly, whatever, involved in all of this BS. The Magician in reverse above, it looks like everything is falling apart from Megsy, doesn't it? Right at this moment, you've got this USAID stuff. You've got articles about her behaviour in the palace in the past. You've also got all of the stuff that's happened since the Californian wildfires and her kind of laundering about the place. Like she thinks she's a cross between Princess Diana, Oprah Winfrey and Mother Teresa. With Billie Eilish merch, I mean, what's all that about? But let's have a keep going. Let's have a keep going. Four of Pentacles is loss of control. She has lost control. Two of Swords. I'm making a decision. I'm weighing things up. And there we go. Two of Swords again. I have some duplicates in this pack. Don't worry about it. It's a mega pack. Two of Swords, both in the upright. She is in two minds about all of this and what to do. Let's see what's surrounding her, eh? Let's have a look. Failure, the Seven of Pentacles is in reverse. Ooh. They're going to lose. I feel like Harry is going to lose here. Some links to places like Better Up or whatever it is. There's some issues. There's something they should have cashed out or brought in or harvested and brought in. The timing is wrong again. They have passed the point of doing something that would have benefited them. Five of Wands, what she's hoping for. Okay. And Six of Cups. Okay, we're going to get the kids rolled out. We're going to get more children. We're going to get more Diana. We've got the Queen of Cups in reverse. We've got the kids. They're going to try and bluster their way through all of this with that. The Five of Wands there is what she wants. What she wants out of all of this is she wants people to go on the attack. So please be careful if you are on social media. There may be some bots about. Just mute them, block them, ignore them. Don't engage with them, because if you engage with them, it gives them more provenance in the algorithm, even if it's a negative engagement. And that's what they want. That's what happened with the whole Kate-spiracy thing the other year, you know? All these negatives got that. So just mute, block, whatever. You can mute and block on YouTube as well as X and Facebook or Instagram. I think you can do it. I'm not really on Instagram, but yeah, there's a lot there. She's defiant about it. He doesn't know what the hell's happening. He wants Uncle Joe and Auntie Jill to come in and rescue him. She was in two minds about what she does next or how she approaches this. Interesting. There you go, guys. That is what I have got for you with these cards. Let me know what you see in it. If there's any other readings you'd like me to do. The reason I'm doing this reading is one of you lovely people hit me up on Twitter, X, whatever, and dropped me a message and said, Northy, get your finger out. And I was like, okay. So this is where we're at. This is what we're doing. Let me know in the comments below. Tell me everything, spare me nothing. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you guys soon for some more readings. Bye everyone.